What started as a music emergence in the UK in the 1970s blossomed into a movement of literature, film, architecture, painting, and fashion known as Goth. While some scorn it, many believe it to be an undercurrent of rebelliousness and danger, which explains both fear and lust for the subculture. My guest today will guide the uninitiated into the world of the Goths, putting some common misconceptions to rest. Please welcome Ash Yap.
Hey, thanks for having me, Lonesome. So, hi everyone, I'm Ash Yap. I am an actor in LA, and today I will be speaking to you all about the Goth subculture.
Yes, now, Ash, what makes someone Goth?
I mean, if you self-identify as a Goth, I guess that makes you a Goth. I personally always say that, once a Goth, always a Goth. Because I think for some people, they think it's like a phase that they went through when they were younger. But I feel like there's a certain mindset, like once you've been a part of the subculture that never really leaves you. Because for me, like, I, discovered the Goth subculture when I was in high school. And then I kind of outgrew it, like when I was in college, and then like in my mid-20s, I kind of found myself, gravitating towards the aesthetic, and again, I never stopped listening to the music. It was always about the music.
Now, why do Goths wear black?
It goes with everything, duh.
Why do you think people are afraid of Goths?
I think people are afraid of Goths just because they don't understand the subculture. And I think in modern society, we have this inclination to be afraid of things that we don't understand, and also to be afraid of things that present itself as something dark. And I guess like the Goth subculture doesn't exactly lend itself to, being approachable, quote unquote, because it does focus on the darker side of life.
What are Goths afraid of?
What are Goths afraid of? Summer. Yeah, your face melts off, and just wearing the all black, it's a commitment. It's a serious commitment to be a Goth, and not everyone can handle it.
What is the most common misconception about Goths?
Gosh, there isn't just one, there are just so many. I mean, for instance, like, I feel like I'm already breaking so many, of the stereotypes and misconceptions about Goth. I mean, for one, I'm Asian. I feel like there's like this preconceived notion that the Goth subculture is predominantly white, and it is an issue in the community. It is a very white subculture. There are some people who are gatekeepers who feel they should stay like that, to be Goth is like an exclusively white thing, and that it's not open to people of color, and it's absolutely not the case at all. There's a large, especially in LA, there are so many Goths of color. And the other, big misconception is that we're all like, we're depressed, we're like, suicidal, and we're just like dark. And that's not the case at all. I mean, hello, I have a great sense of humor. I got like a very contagious laugh. The things that are kind of like that fall in line with the stereotype of being a Goth. I do love spooky things. I do gravitate towards, the dark and macabre. But honestly, anything can be Goth, if you just know how to style it and know where to look. I like anything in like the Victorian, the Edwardian, and the Regency era. I love any of that. I also love like really traditional Chinese clothes. Because I only ever wear like, my really, really nice things for like the vampire balls and everything. So I'll do that. But for my day-to-day, like I have my lazy days where I don't even wear like the makeup. It's just black t-shirt, black jeans, my boots, and call it a day.
How do Goths find love?
I don't know if I can speak for all Goths. And just so we're clear, I'm not speaking for all Goths. I'm just speaking from my personal experience. But, I mean, is it easy for anyone to find love? Let's, start with that question. So I think, it depends. Like, for me, I'm open to dating anyone. They don't have to be part of the subculture, so long as they have good morals, like, they have good character. Like, that's what matters to me in the long run. So I would say that because of those things, yeah, it is kind of hard to find love in this day and age because, I don't know, there's a lot of sketchy people in the world these days, or maybe it's just LA.
By the way, did you hear about the kid who stopped shopping at Hot Topic? They were never seen again. All right, final question. What is the best thing about being Goth?
Oh my gosh, the best thing about being a Goth, there's so many things, but I think the best, absolute best part is the freedom that you give yourself to just shirk convention. So I think that's the best part about being a goth.
Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, excuse me while I compose myself. Thank you, Ash, for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me. It was my pleasure. And I hope you all got something out of this and know a little bit more about the subculture. And, let me just be clear again that, I don't speak for all goths. Some people might not even call me a goth just because I'm Asian, I'm queer, I'm not even fully made up. But hey, we're in quarantine, so this is what it is. I'm making the best of it. And it's also summer in LA. It's hard as hell. But, these opinions are my own, and I don't speak for everyone. And if you think that the goth subculture is something you want to try, I definitely think you should. It's never too late to be a goth.
Yes, my friends, I must ghost you again. Until next time, goodbye.